Hello and welcome. My name is G Cookie, and I'm here to show you my new zombie build. It's a pretty fast build. It's not like other builds because I have looked at other people's, and all I see is just a sorry excuse for a zombie deck. Zombie decks are supposed to be fast. They're supposed to be second, first, and third turn synchro summons all crazy, and I am not seeing that in other builds. And I just decided to make one myself. Um, well, here I'm going to show you. I'm going to start showing you my main deck right now. I run 2 Pyramid Turtles. You don't need 3. I run 2 Plague Spare Zombies also. That is something you don't need at 3. Mizuki's at 3. No, that is essential. You need them. They really help. I run an Endless Decay. It's better than this zombie, the 2400 that destroys a spellcaster or warrior. It's better than him. I mean, it's a 4K beater if you had Permanent Turtle set. Um, I also run Goblin Zombie for 2 and Zombie Master for 2. You don't need 3 of them. It's too much. The deck turns really heavy. I've done many tests on this deck and it just ends up being horribly heavy. The 3 Destiny Hero Malicious, like always, every zombie deck runs it. 2 Card Troopers, 1 Dark Refer, and 1 Tricky. The reason is you're not always gonna have a dark monster in your hand to discard, and Tricky lets you discard anything. Plus, Tricky is a free Black Rose Dragon, which I run 2 of them in my extra deck because you never know. You need to destroy your field. I've had an encounter with a duelist that he had a stalling deck and he was just setting everything really crazy, and I need 2 Black Rose in this deck. I run 3 Raikos. I run 3 Raikos and 1 Light Brigade because you need milling. You need to get rid of your cards out of your deck as fast as possible for this deck, so you can keep on doing everything mad quick. I run 2 Mysticals and 1 Allure, a Foolish, a Burial from a different dimension, and a Miracle Dig. I run 2 Books of Life because 3 is heavy. I run a Compulsory, a Solemn Warning, Bottomless, and Torrential, 2 Trap Stuns, a Pun of Dichotomy, and 2 Shards of Greed. I run Shards of Greed because you're never gonna run out of combos as long as you have at least 9 or 10 cards in your graveyard done by Card Trooper or Raiko or Light Brigade. You're not gonna run out of cards or out of combos. You can have a Shard of Greed sitting there for 2 turns, and you're not even gonna look at it until the second turn because you're not even gonna care until you get the second the second counter. You're gonna be stoked for those 2 cards, of course. For my extra deck, I run a Scrap Dragon, a Stardust Spark, and a Stardust Dragon because Stardust Spark is good for Scrap Dragon and Black Rose. It has its uses. I run a Level Chain, 1 Revive King Hades. I was gonna run 2. I was gonna run 2, but why run 2? Because you can still revive them with Mizuki, and I would run 2. I can run a Gaia just in case if they do a 2500 and I need a 2600 beater that's level 6. I can just summon him out of nowhere. He'll be instantly surprised. Almost no one runs this guy anymore. I run a Crimson Blader because nasty for dragon decks. Nasty. Daigusto Emerald and a Constellar M7. It's for level 6. I was planning to run 2 Revive King Hades for this, but you can just do a Malicious and a Revive King Hades and it's no problem, so it's the same. I run 2 Black Rose, as I said before. I run a Gemini Pearl. Just like my Gaia, he's just for a 25k beater. I run a TG Librarian, a Darkened Dragon, and I run a Beelze the Diabolic Dragons. This is my zombie deck. I have tested it quite a bit, and it's always been the same result. It's been a great deck. I hope you appreciate this, and give it a like, rate, comment, anything. I shall be posting this in my Facebook page, which I shall be um, giving the link down below. And anyways, guys, thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for your support.